Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We from Group 14 will present about dynasty politics in Indonesia, tradition or democracy. Previously, let me introduce my group members. My name is Muhammad Feruz Zabadi, and then Haniah Nahda Putri Tafisha, Muhammad Agus Astira, and Nia Safitri. Indonesia start a new era in the implementation of the government system called reformation. Before the reform era, democracy was difficult to achieve. At new order era, we want the freedom to express opinion and express, take part in the running of government, and enjoy the fruits of development in an equitable way. We dream of a government formed on the basis of democracy, that is, of the people, by the people, and the people. And the problem of democracy certainly cannot be separated from dynasty politics. Discussing about the problem of democracy certainly cannot be separated from dynasty politics, which seem to be contrary to the spirit of democracy itself. Who can who can it be the practice of kinship politics today is a hot topic in the world of politics in Indonesia. Kinship politics, or what is often called dynastic politics, is considered as the impact of big party institutionalization and the proper functioning of political.
My name is Hania Nahda Putri Tafisha, and then I will explain about the practice of dynastic politics in Indonesia. The practice of political dynasty in true democracy actually does not exist because Indonesia, as undemocratic states, belong to all citizens, not dominated by certain group or families. Every citizen has the right to be elected to sit as a public official as long as the people want it. The practice of dynasty politics in Indonesia emerged in the form of Aji Mumpung. So, from there will be developed patrimonial. And patrimonial is the power only circling around certain family or family circle, and dynasty politics creates a circle of power or structuring that occupies the family, children, and college. So the dynastic politics will make easier to family or certain group to have a position in the government. The circle of power includes strategic positions that are one line of instruction and coordination, also strategic positions obtained through election, such as election to become a leader in a region. Political dynasty, also called as a political empire. And then, what is political empire? Political empire is where the elite places their family, sibling, and relative in several important posts of government. Both can be local and national.
My name is Magus Astira and I will explain about the dynastic political phenomenon in Indonesia, tradition or democracy. Before going any further, I will first give an introduction to why we are discussing the topic. The reason is the emergence of the name of the two sons of the Indonesian president in the election market 2020 until 2025. This is said to be the beginning or forerunner of the Jokowi dynasty politics. Gibran and Kaisang are considered to be alternative figure. In addition to having a high popularity, both of them also have an identity to represent youth as a leadership style today. Coupled with the existence of his father as RE1. Like it or not, our politics are the basic of the clan. So, is this dynastic politic permissible? The answer is in cancellation of Article 7 letter R Law number 8 of 2015. Article 7 letter R of Law number 8 of 2015 concerning regional election or pilkada, which states that the requirement for regional head candidate, governor region or mayor, does not have a conflict of interest with the incumbent. That means not having blood relation, marriage, descent, or bloodline one level straight up, down, sideways with incumbent, father, mother-in-laws, uncle, aunt, brother, sister, brother-in-law, child, and son-in-law. Constitutional justice argue that ideally in the implementation of democracy involvement of as much community participation as possible in participating in the political process as the implementation of democracy. Although restrictions are needed to ensure that public office holders fulfill their capacity and capability, they must not limit the constitutional right of citizens. Thus, family members, relatives, and groups close to incumbent can participate in the simultaneous local election in December 2015 without having to wait for a gap of 5 years or one term of office. Then, the performance and capacity of dynasty politics. Number 1 is Governor of Banten, Ratu Atut Khoesia. He placed his relative in the government of Banten. Then Atut is suspect in a number of corruption cases with his younger brother, Tubagus Hairiwardana alias Wawan. Among them were bribery cases against former Chief Akil Mokhtar in the Lebak district election dispute, in a corruption case in the procurement of medical device in Banten. Number 2, the Kutai Kartanegara dynasty. The case of the Kutai region Kartanegara, Rita Widyasari, show that political dynasties in an area will closely related to corruption. Like Lord Acton said, power tends to corrupt and absolute power corrupt absolutely. Before Rita was involved in the corruption case, Rita's father, who had served as the regent of Kutai Kartanegara, Shaukhani Hasan Rais, was first determined as a convicted of corruption in the misuse of funds stimulating natural resource levels, oil and gas, fund for feasibility studies in the Kutai airport, and fund for the construction of the Kutai airport, and misuse of public welfare budget post funds. While his daughter Rita is suspect of 3 corruption cases. The first case is related to the bribery of providing of ration for the corn and plasma need of oil palm plantation in Kupang Baru village, Muara Kaman district to PT Sawit Golden Prima. In this case, he received a bribe of 6 billion rupiah. The next case is that Rita is suspected of receiving gratuity related to her position. Rita is also suspected of disguising gratification worth 436 billion rupiah. He also became a money laundering suspect for disguising gratification. Next point is point of view that can be taken. From the case above concerning the dynastic political of corruption by dynastic politic, there are at least a number of possibilities. First, to build a political dynasty to bring future power, certainly not only social capital, but also strong capital. During this time, the political process, both at the national and local levels, is still harmed by deviant practice that are most often done is the practice of money politic or money politic and political dowry. In this case, dynastic politic do not deviate in terms of our positive law. The anti-politic article of dynasty has been rejected and cancelled by the Constitutional Court because it is considered to obstruct a person's constitutional right to be participate in election. But the attitude of society that still has a primordial attitude which continue to trap society into a pattern thing that tends to be closet, difficult to accept new people even though the choice does not fully promise a change for the better. In the context of local politics, the situation was used by politicians to build their political dynasty because they were considered to have maintained the stability of their regions, even though the original was also questionable when seeing corruption committed by political dynasty. So, it is not surprising if political dynasty always sell identity politics and everything and every practical political activity.
Okay, based on the findings of facts and the legal basis of dynastic political phenomena in Indonesia, the following conclusion can be drawn that legally positive dynastic politics is certainly not prohibited along with the cancellation of Article 7 Letter of Law number 8 of 2015 concerning Pilkada, which states that the requirement for candidates for regional head don't have a conflict of interest with the incumbent. Then the implementation of dynastic politics is indirectly permitted in our positive law. Dynastic politics is also a product of human rights regarding political rights, namely the right to be elected and to choose. The dynastic political phenomena in Indonesia is also part of the culture in Indonesia. Primordial culture is a view or understanding that holds firmly on things brought about as a child, both regarding traditions, customs, beliefs, and everything that exists in this first environment, which are used by incumbent candidates or regional heads to draw votes from the people who reject new things. Difficult to accept new people even though the choice does not fully promise change for the better. It can reduce the dynastic politics that also not necessarily good. The many practices of dynastic politics are a consequence of the mistaken evaluation of Indonesian democracy. Therefore, in order to realize true democracy and not pseudo-democracy in the name of the people, it is better for political parties who have also played a role in dynastic political practices, because political parties are the only political vehicle that is possible in the implementation of dynastic politics. I think enough for us. Thank you very much for listening, and that's all.